Today is the last day of my low calorie day. So what that means is from tomorrow and onwards, my coach is going to slowly titrate my food up. So day by day, I'm slowly going to eat a little bit more now and do that up until the show, which is great news. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today is still a low day and I am still very, very, very insanely hungry. And I need something to distract me from my hunger, which is why on my Instagram story I posted a Q&A. So I'm going to answer some of your stories right now. How long is my prep? I started prep on the 1st of February, so a 25-week prep until my show on a Saturday. How to maintain strength on a cut? This one's a tricky one because I actually struggle to maintain strength on a cut. I know a lot of people go like, I'm making progression and strength gains even though I'm deep into prep, but I've never been one to do that. I think my strength kind of slowly goes down as I get deeper into the cut. You got to remember, like, on top of having less fuel, your leverages change, and I'm one of those people whose genetics mean that my waist shrinks quite a lot during a cut. If I'm going through, you're talking about movements, compound movements where the weight goes through my spine, an RDL for instance, then once my waist shrinks, my strength goes down massively because I'm just a lot less stable. Those movements drop more than other movements such as like preacher curl for instance, which hasn't really dropped too much. It has, but not too much. I'm still like within striking distance. So unfortunately, I can't tell you how to keep all your strength during the cut because that's something I struggle with as well. But I can tell you how I try and minimize loss of strength. One is your diet's got to be on point, right? I'm in a prep. I eat exactly what my coach tells me to eat. So I know I'm going to be on point on that front. If you don't have a coach, then I'd say just make sure that your carbs, protein and fats are in order. You're eating carbs, most of your carbs around your training window when you are deep into a cut, so you can actually, have fuel for your workouts. Intracarb powder is also a very powerful tool to keep you energized and kind of keep your workout properly fueled, and you don't just dip mid-workout. Keep obviously your protein high for recovery and stuff like that. Don't focus too much on strength and just focus on giving it your best, giving it your all, and making sure that at the end of every set there's nothing left in the tank. That might be a better and a healthier mindset to approach it as opposed to like chasing numbers, because once you keep chasing the same number of reps, same number on the logbook, same weight, then sometimes at some point when you're like 5 kilos down, for instance, your form can go and injury risk kind of creeps in. Morning workout or afternoon or evening? Which one do you prefer, bro? If I could choose, I would prefer afternoon. I think an afternoon workout beats an evening workout because I can properly caffeinate before my workout. I cut off my caffeine intake at around 3 p.m. every single day. During the weekdays when I go to the gym after work, I can't actually have any pre-workout that has caffeine in it. I would prefer to work out, the latest I start my workout is, let's say, like 3:30, so I can caffeinate at 3 and then work out. I like it afternoon instead of the morning because I can get more food in before I work out, especially when I'm on a cut. I'm not on a lot of food every single day. I want to make sure that when I work out, I have as much food in me as possible, so I have as much fuel and energy as possible that can be used towards a workout so I can prioritize performance. When I'm in a bulk, in the surplus or in off season, I sometimes do work out in the morning, but that's just because on the weekend, I need to get my workout done in the morning and then I have the rest of the day to do kind of any other social plans and stuff like that. But from a pure performance perspective and pure bodybuilding perspective, I would prefer an afternoon workout. Favorite machines for each muscle group, exact brand and model. Big fan, by the way. When's YouTube video out? YouTube video will be out, well, if you're watching this, it's out now. But, well, thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you very, very much. So yeah, your support means a lot to me. So thank you for being a fan. Thank you for watching my stuff. And yeah, I thank you very much. How long am I back in Hong Kong for? Well, I'm actually competing this Saturday and then I'm flying straight the day after because I don't have that many annual leave. I would have loved to stay longer and eat, but I do have more shows and unfortunately I can't eat as much as I want to. But I'm already planning my next trip back in 2027, and that one I'm genuinely going to eat everything in sight. There's so much food that I want to eat in Hong Kong, and obviously I can only look and I can't eat that much this time around, but next time, I promise you, I'm eating everything in sight. No question, just very proud of you. Oh, this is from Hugh. My boy Hugh from Muscleworks back in London. Thank you very much, man. Let's see if I can make you guys proud come competition time and see how I look. But let's not jump the gun there. Let's see how we turn up first. Hong Kong qualify for the next World Cup or finish top 3 in this bodybuilding competition? Oh, that's my mate. That's my mate Prince asking it. Oh, that's a great question. I gotta say, like, oh, you know what? Sometimes in life, you have to be selfish. Sometimes in life, you have to think for yourself, because if you don't think for yourself, and if you never think for yourself, no one else is going to think for you. Ultimately, would I rather, have a good result in something that I've prepared for so long, made so many sacrifices for? Or would I rather have a team of people who don't even know I exist qualify for the World Cup? I know which one I'm going to choose. So it is a different day, but some more questions came in that I didn't manage to answer. So I thought I'd just quickly answer them now as well. What does your diet look like in the off season? My diet in the off season is really the same as my diet during prep. I just eat more of everything I'm currently eating. So my main staples are still chicken and 5% fat beef mince when it comes to protein, as well as some whey protein post-workout, egg whites, eggs. Those are like my main protein sources. My carb sources would just be rice or sweet potato, cream of rice, rice pudding, anything rice-based, to be honest. Fruits, of course. My main fat sources will be the same as well, so like eggs, nut butter, dark chocolate. And then I'll have some like off-plan meals, or some people call it cheat meals. I'll have some sprinkled in here and there throughout the week, but nothing too crazy, like once or twice. A peak off season will be maybe like 2 a week. Otherwise it'll be like 1 a week. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What is my training program right now, and do I offer online classes? I'll answer the second one first. No, I don't offer online classes. I don't want to launch anything or any coaching services if I'm not sure whether I have enough time and energy on top of my job, on top of my own training, and on top of, making YouTube videos and Instagram stuff and content. On top of all that, I'm not sure if I have enough time left in my day to give what I think clients deserve. Because I'm a client myself, right? I have a coach myself. I know the level of detail, the time that I would expect from my coach. And with everything going on in my life at the moment, on top of my job, my full-time job, I don't know if I can I can offer that, basically. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but until I'm 100%, I'm not gonna launch anything, because I think that will be doing it a disservice, and it's not fair on people that are paying. So no, I'm not offering any online coaching services. In terms of my training program, I'm training 5 days a week, doing a push, pull, legs, rest day, upper, lower, rest day, repeat that. And I've been doing that for the whole of the previous off season and the whole of prep. Thank you very much for your questions. If you have any more, I'll probably do another Q&A at some point, maybe after my first show. Obviously, any questions, just message me on Instagram as well, or actually comment down below on the YouTube video, and I'll answer to them as well. But yeah, appreciate all of you for watching, and yeah, thank you.